I'm going to look it up on here so I don't butcher the story for you guys. Okay, Tower of Babel here. So I asked the pastor, you guys always tell me that this God is a benevolent God of peace and love, not a God of confusion and chaos. However, the behavior that you're describing in this story is literally a behavior of confusion, chaos, discord. Those are all characteristics not of God, of the devil. Those are characteristics of the devil. Literally. What kind of God of love and peace? What kind of God of love and peace is going to cause little confusion and chaos? Tower of Babel. The Tower of Babel is an origin myth and parable in the book of Genesis, meant to explain the existence of different languages and cultures. According to the story, a united human race speaking a single language migrates to, I can't pronounce his name, where they agreed to build a great city with a tower that would reach the sky. Yahweh, observing these efforts and remarking on humanity's power and unity, confounds their speech so that they can no longer understand each other and scatter them around the world, leaving the city unfinished. The thing is, those are all the problem I have on the rise is that there's too many conflicting descriptions. You can't have a God of love who's also a God of peace. You can't have a God that condones slavery and genocide. And then he changes his, because the Bible also says God is the same today, tomorrow, and forever. So which one is it? Is he the same today, tomorrow, and forever? Or is it a God that switches it up every once in a while? I want to find the actual verses so I can read it from the actual Bible so you can see what it actually says, directly. Because when you read it from the actual Bible, it's more, that description here doesn't give it justice. It's more fucked up than that. I'm surprised I don't have the actual fucking verses in here. Book of Mormon, Gnostic books. Damn, I'm surprised I don't have the actual verses in here. All I'm going to say, chat, about this one topic, the book of the Tower of Babel, go look up the story of the Tower of Babel in the actual Bible and go read it. Does it even say what chapters? Don't read it from the internet. Go read it in the actual Bible. Read it in the actual Bible, and then you tell me what you think about that shit. All I'm saying is that doesn't sound like the description. It doesn't sound like the description of a God of love and peace. It sounds like a description of a God who's just wilding out. John says, oh shit, a religious Scotch stream. No, my plan is nothing, young demon. That's the other thing. I don't... Look, back in 2015, 2014, I was one of those annoying fucking atheists. But then, with time, I decided not to, you progress in life, you evolve. Hopefully you evolve in life. Your perspective on things changes. And at some point, my perspective changed from being 100% sure there's no God, because I think that being 100% sure there's no God is just as arrogant as being 100% sure that there is a God. Because I don't know if there's a God, and I don't know if there isn't a God. So the best course of action, the most humble course of action, is to be in the middle and say, you know what? I don't fucking know. And that's okay. You don't have to know everything. You literally don't have to know everything.